Hey, what's going on? Jimmy Martin here, your real estate professional at Home Advantage Realty. And today I want to talk to you about why are so many people moving to South Carolina. Of course, you know, with our great weather and our many miles of beaches that we have and our close proximity to the mountains. Basically, if you live in the Midlands of South Carolina, where I live at, you can get to the mountains in about 2.5 hours, to a beach in about 2.5 hours, and you don't have to deal with all the touristy stuff. So it's a good central located place. But I'm going to show you some charts that's come out about how many people have moved, and statistically, and studies that have been shown of people that have moved here to South Carolina. So I'm going to minimize this. Now, this is where's Americans moving to in 2005. Of course, this was last year. It was a study done last year, and of course, it comes out in 2026. And if you notice, a lot of people are moving from California. California is a beautiful state to visit, but they do have a lot of taxes there. Alaska, a lot of people moving from there, and I know some people that would love to live there. And you got Idaho. Idaho, there's a lot of people moving to Idaho. There's a plus sign up front, a 63% jump. And so is Wyoming and even Montana. That's just in the middle of nowhere. But those Pacific Ocean states, you know Washington, Oregon, there's people moving out of there. Now, places that people are moving to is places like Oklahoma and Texas, Georgia, Tennessee, and of course people moving from New York, Pennsylvania, and a couple of those places. But look at what South Carolina, look at that. I'm going to pull over, which I thought I already had that pulled up, but I didn't. I'm going to pull over this to get it closer for you. But look at that, 79.7% increase last year. Now, a lot of people, basically where that arrow is pointing, it's just pointing to South Carolina, but that's the Myrtle Beach area. And I know that Charleston's growing, places like Beaufort, Hilton Head, those coastal areas are growing. And even here in the Midlands, people are moving here because we have good weather. It snows here once or twice a year, and by 12 o'clock, it's probably gone. So if it snows on a Saturday, by Sunday, you're not going to miss work on Monday because by Sunday, it's gone. So, but why are people wanting to move here? Why is South Carolina so appealing to people? Like what I said a while ago, we're in close proximity to the mountains, close proximity to the beach. It's a day trip. You get up in the morning, you can drive these places and drive back and don't have to get a hotel room. If you want to go and spend the weekend, it's within a couple hours drive to places. You can drive to North Carolina, drive down to Georgia. Within a couple hours, spend the weekend and come back. There's beautiful Charleston, you can go down there, go down to Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach is crowded, a lot of people there. But one of the main reasons is the low cost of living here in South Carolina. Did you know that we are significantly cheaper than New York and California? Here, our taxes are not that high. We are about 6% below national average, and we got lower taxes, and we love our veterans too. I'm a veteran of 25 years in the military and retired in 2014. Been doing real estate ever since, and I love living here in South Carolina. Will I stay here in the Midlands? Probably not. I'll probably move somewhere closer to the beach because that's where me and my wife like to live. The job market is growing here, especially here in the Blythewood area. Scout Motors, Scout International, or Scout Motors, how you want to call them. They're building a huge plant here in Blythewood, and there's going to be about 4,000 jobs out there to start off with, is what they're saying. Now, it is electrical vehicles, and a lot of people don't really not buy too much of the EVs. I had breakfast with some gentlemen this morning, and we were talking about that. We love our power tools that are battery because they're easy, they can charge, you have a couple of batteries. But EVs are just not a thing right now. But I think that's going to change. I think there's going to be a lot more people purchasing electric vehicles here in the future. So we have a lot of growth here, and that's a lot of growth for small businesses too. There's a lot of people live up north, and they come down here and they get bored and they start their own little business. So small businesses are starting to grow here, things like that. The weather, like I said, right now it is cold outside. Right now it was 41 degrees or 39 degrees. I think somebody told me 39 degrees at their house or 38 degrees at their house. But today's Thursday. Saturday is supposed to be in the 80s. So we have a big swing, and I think that's going to be the last of our cold weather. So we do have good weather here. Like I said, if it snows on Friday, by Sunday, or maybe Friday afternoon, it's gone because of our weather, and it's just the way it is right here. We have a lot of retirees here, and down in the Beaufort and Charleston area, there's a lot of retirees down there. There's a lot of benefits down there. Of course, down in Sun City, which is not too far from Bluffton, there's a big retirement community called Sun City. And a lot of people that like to live down there, and they just want to come down here. And we have a lot of friendly parks here to go and walk. Here in the Columbia area, we have Sesquicentennial Park. And if you get one of those passes that you can go on and off these parks, it's well worth the $100 you pay for it, because a lot of our parks are really, really nice, especially if you go down to the Hilton Head Beaufort area and go down to Huntington Beach State Park. That's where they filmed Forrest Gump at, in the jungle scenes. It literally looks like a jungle down there. So, and we have a ton of 55 and up community. There's more and more growing here in the Midlands where I'm at. There's more and more need for that. But we also have a bunch of them down in the Sun City area. And a lot of people are migrating to our states. It's one of the fastest growing states as far as population right in 2025. And right now, starting off in 2026, we're seeing it now. But if you want to purchase a home here in the Midlands, or if you're looking to relocate to a place near the beach, I can help you with that. If you want to move to Myrtle Beach, I can help you with that, even though I live here in Columbia or Blythewood. And if you want to move to Hilton Head, Beaufort, any one of those, or maybe up in the upstate. Upstate's got some beautiful places up there, beautiful mountains, beautiful lakes up in the Greenville, Spartanburg area. If you're in another country or another state and you want to move to South Carolina, give me a call. I can be able to help you with that. If you want to live here in the Midlands, I can help you 100%. If you want to live anywhere else, I can help you with that too. Just give me a call at 803-238-7227. And let me help you find a new home in the fast-growing South Carolina. Give me a call.